Good morning. Welcome to a new reading vlog and a new reading week. Good morning, happy Monday, happy June, happy I'm back, happy really horrible lighting situation and fans going, so you know, we're off to a great start. Welcome to June, happy June. June is a very exciting month for us in our household. We are moving into a house at the end of the month. And we have a readathon. I'm participating in Buzzwordathon that's like in the middle of the month, and yeah, it's finally sunny out, it's finally hot out, so you guys are probably gonna hear the noise from outside, you're gonna hear the fans and all of that stuff because it's hot. So we are working on trying to figure out how to cool without aircon. So let's talk about what I'm reading right now. I am currently reading Schindler's List by Thomas Keneally. I only have about 50 or so pages left of this. I started it on Thursday evening, I think, of last week. That was the other thing I wanted to tell you guys about. I needed, as you'll have seen, I did not vlog last week. I needed to just take a couple days of like not tracking and talking about all of it and just like get back into like the joy of reading and everything. I'd read a couple books that I just like felt like I needed to slug through and get through the end, but I wasn't really enjoying, and I just needed to like take a mental breather from all of it. So we've had a glorious week without cameras and screens and a glorious weekend. I'll try and put in some pictures. We went on a beautiful hike and all that good stuff. So that is where I've kind of been and why I've been there. So jumping back into it, I started this on Thursday night. Like I said, I only have about 50 pages or so to go, so I think I'm gonna finish it up today. I don't think I need to really comment much on it. It's incredible. Like, let's just be completely real here, and it's a very comforting story of the power of people and of just like acts of good in our world, and it's something that I think we could all remember in this time that we are currently going through. After I finish Schindler's List, which I'm sure I'm going to finish today, I'm going to pick up Kate Morton's The Secret Keeper. That is the Cozy Bookshop Reads book pick for the month. I'm trying to get it read early in the month to get it out of the way, to get the book review written, because I have a feeling this month is going to kind of fly by a little bit for us. So The Secret Keeper by Kate Morton is the next book that I plan to read this week. If by some miracle I finish the Schindler's List and The Secret Keeper before the end of the week, I plan on picking up a bound collection of Jane Austen's unfinished novellas and short stories called Sandition and Other Stories, but I don't think I'm going to quite get to that this week. But if I do, great. Good afternoon. It's been a few hours and I have an update for you, if I can get my brain together to work. I finished Schindler's List by Thomas Keneally. I don't have a rating for it because it's nonfiction and it's based on somebody's life, and I don't rate those kind of books. I just don't feel right doing it, but I really enjoyed this. I think we all know what it's about and who Oscar Schindler was and what he did during World War II. So I don't feel like I need to really elaborate on that. But I just think his story is just absolutely incredible, and what he did was incredible. So yeah, there's my thoughts on that. And I am going to be starting as soon as I finish making dinner. I'm going to start The Secret Keeper by Kate Morton. This is, as I said, the Cozy Bookshop Reads book pick for the month of June. Basically, this is like a family drama mystery. I'm very intrigued, but I don't know. I'm real hit or miss with Kate Morton. I think all of her books that I've read so far, I've rated like 3 stars. Like they're very average reads for me. So I don't know really what I'm truly anticipating from this, but we'll see. I mean, if it's average, that's okay too. I'm good with it, whatever. Average is better than bad. I'd rather have that than have bad one. Good afternoon, happy Tuesday. We have been running amok today. Not really running amok, I don't know why I put it that way. We've been running today. We did a play group this morning for the boys. I had to run a couple errands to some shops to pick up some things. I had to place an Amazon order because we've got a birthday coming up, and the shops that I went to today didn't really have the things that I really actually wanted to get for that birthday, so ordered those and have to order them now so they get here in time. And then I did some writing. I wrote 3 blog posts this afternoon, and I only got about 30 minutes of reading in, give or take. I'm hopeful that I'm gonna get a little bit more in after I do dinner, which is getting ready to get started now. But there's a rundown of our day. Not that you probably care about that, but there we go. And I figured I have a free minute now. Why don't I come on here and give you guys a reading update. I'm currently reading The Secret Keeper by Kate Morton. I am currently 64 pages in. So far, so good. This has me really wrapped in. If I'm remembering correctly, I think my issue with Kate Morton books, where I kind of deduct stars, is they tend to get a little bit too drawn out. So crossing my fingers this one doesn't. However, it's over. It's almost 500 pages, so we'll see. But basically, we're following a mother and a daughter as an event has occurred and how it affects their lives, what really the event was, how it happened, what happened, etc, etc, etc. It's labeled as like a family drama mystery, and yeah, I'm very interested. I will say that much. I'm 64 pages in, I'm interested, and I'm hopeful. We'll have to see what happens. I've read 2 of her books. I've read 2 Kate Morton. I feel like Kate Morton is one of those authors that, okay, her books are okay, her stories are okay. They tend to go on a little bit too long, but they're okay, and I keep giving her another chance because they always sound so interesting, but then they go on too long. You get what I'm saying? That's what I feel like her books are for me, and how she is for an author for me, but we'll see. Good afternoon, happy Wednesday. 2 things. 1, I apologize for the noise that my kids are making in the background, and 2, I apologize for the fan noise if you can hear it. It's summer and we have no AC for now, so fans are what's up, and we can't turn them off because then it gets really hot in here, even if you turn them off for 30 seconds. Reading updates. I did not get as far as I'd hoped to last night. I'm on page 94 of The Secret Keeper by Kate Morton. I have somehow magically in this land crossed all of my to-do list off for the rest of today, so I have nothing else to do today but read. It's a wonderful world I live in right now. So I'm gonna spend my afternoon reading. I think I'm gonna read both inside and outside because it is absolutely gorgeous outside and I want to take advantage of the beautiful weather. So yeah, I am still really liking it. I'm trying not to let my previous experience with Kate Morton cloud my judgment for this one because I really want to like this book. I'm really actually enjoying it. Kids. But I'm also like a little wary. I don't know. We'll see. I'm very much interested in what's gonna happen, and and I'm pretty much 95 pages in, and I'm somewhat invested into the characters and the storyline. So crossing my fingers that it stays that way. And that's the update that I have for you now. Good morning, happy Wednesday. I have just finished eating a little bit of breakfast. The boys are still eating their breakfast. I'm nursing this cup of tea. And I figured I'd come on here and do a quick reading update. Allergies. My allergies are like killing me. Because I'm hopeful that I can get a lot of reading done today. That today can be a really big reading day because I have nothing going on. We're going to the library this morning. I need to return a book, and then we just have the grocery store because I forgot something. Typical. And then I don't have really anything else going on. So I am currently, as you know, reading The Secret Keeper by Kate Morton. I'm on page 158. I'm still really enjoying it. I don't really... I mean, I'm grateful for the breeze, but I wish it would just stop slamming things. I'm still really enjoying it. I don't know what, if it's just me being wary of her previous books and my issues with them, or if it's something about this book, but something is stopping me from being like, I am really liking this book. I'm enjoying it. It's really good. The premise is interesting. It's a mystery-ish drama, mystery, family drama. And I don't know. We're in, right now, I guess I'll tell you about where we are. Right now, we are following the mom. So I think I talked about this briefly. We are following basically two characters as they come to terms with an event that happened, like what led to an event happening. One character is a what led to that event happening. The other character is how she's dealing with the fallout of that event. Interlude over. And right now we're in the mom's perspective. So the character that is what's leading up to what happened, if this makes any sense whatsoever. And it's got a backdrop of World War II. We're following her and a couple other people as they navigate World War II and coming of age. It's good. I think it's gonna be another, like, honestly, I think I'm, like, right now I'm sitting at another 3-star read. I'm only 150 pages in. It's 400 and something pages. So, yeah, I still have 325 pages to go. 330 pages to go. Yeah, 330 pages to go. So, I mean, my opinion could change, but right now I'm sitting at another 3-star read from Kate Morton. And if that is the case, I don't know that I'll read another one, just because I feel like it's like I'm running into the same issues with her books, and we'll see. We'll see. I feel like this has been like all blabbering and no substance. Good afternoon. It's a few hours later since I updated you guys this morning. I've changed into something decidedly more comfortable. I apologize if there's any background noise. All of our windows are open, the fans are going, the kids are playing, so there's a lot of that going on in the background. So to start with, when I got home from all of our errands and stuff, I just wanted to be really comfy, and I was in a really heavy mood to read. But then I got distracted. So I've only read about 40 more pages of The Secret Keeper, but things have taken a turn for the better. I think my problem with The Secret Keeper, like the thing that was stopping me from enjoying it, is I really did not like the younger version of one of our characters that we're following, and it's predominantly her story that we're following. So when you have a main character's timeline and the person that they are in that time and you don't really care for them, it does dampen like my opinion of the rest of the book. But once I realized that, it kind of actually helped. And then she acknowledges it in the story. She acknowledges basically how dumb she was, and I always really appreciate that when you're reading a story and you're jumping back and forth in time, and when the person in present day acknowledges that they weren't the best person in their previous time period. I just really appreciate that, and I feel like it really helps me. It helps with the character growth, and it helps me as a reader not feel so like, ugh, about a character. So I'm on page 198 right now, and I'm really enjoying it at this point. Goodreads tells me that I'm about 40% of the way through the book. I hope to read another 50 to 75 pages this evening. However, here we went to the library today. I did not succeed in walking out without any books for myself. I mean, let's be honest. Have you met me? Did we think that was gonna happen? First, I'll start with, I picked up Goodbye Christopher Robin. This is the DVD that I had on hold. I've heard really good things about this one, and Winnie the Pooh. Who didn't love Winnie the Pooh? I loved Winnie the Pooh. I loved Christopher Robin, the like new live action Winnie the Pooh. Honestly, it was probably one of my favorite movies that I've seen recently. So I've heard good things about this. I've been meaning to watch this. So I'm glad that I'm finally getting a chance to. And then for the books that I picked up, these were kind of random. Like I said, I went in and I was like, I'm not gonna get any books. I already have too much on my plate for the month. I just want to read what I have. And then when I kind of catch up on reading some of the books that I've been buying, then I can go back to getting books from the library. The best laid intentions, right? So I just kind of like on our way out, we passed the adult fiction, leaving the story hour and the kids zone. We passed the adult fiction and they have the paperback carousels. I don't have to wander aisles. I just look at 3 carousels and I find paperbacks that I want to check out. So I only picked up 2. I was very proud of myself. And the first is City of Dark Magic by Magnus Flight. First of all, this cover is beautiful. Second of all, it takes place in Prague, a place that I fully plan on visiting over the next few years. Very soon, actually, probably sooner than that. And I believe it is fantasy. And somehow I know that Beethoven was brought up in this. And we've got, I don't even know. I'm really sure. This is, it says, the last little bit on this says, fast-paced and wildly imaginative, City of Dark Magic could be called a rom-com paranormal suspense novel. Or it could simply be called one of the most entertaining novels of the year. I don't know, this just really like struck my fancy. It was like one of those random ones that you just see and you're like, maybe. And then I picked up a history book, which is My Lady of Cleves. This is a novel. This is all about Henry VIII and Anne of Cleves. I've mentioned this before. Let's let the tractor pass. Maybe. I don't think they're gonna pass. It just keeps getting louder. I don't want to go look. I'll be completely honest. It's not gonna go past. So I'm just gonna try and talk louder. So this is all about Anne of Cleves. I mentioned before, we're living in Germany. She's from a German duchy. Why not embrace some of this? I believe this is actually historical fiction, but Margaret Campbell Barnes, the author, is a renowned historical novelist. So I hope that this is a little bit better. Like I'm hoping to find a good like in between of Allison Weir and Philippa Gregory. I'm looking to find like a good middle ground, and I'm hopeful that this will be that. I don't know if it will be. If you know of any historical fiction of like Tudor Elizabeth England that is like a good, I don't know, in between of Philippa Gregory's like romanticism, fluffy historical fiction, and Allison Weir's raw, accurate non-fiction, let me know. I know that it's like one of the weirdest, most specific requests ever, but yeah, those are the 2 books that I picked up. Hopefully I will get to one of them in the next 3 weeks, because that's how long I have to read them. And I have a readathon starting next week, Tuesday to be precise. May not have been my best idea to pick up library books, but good afternoon, happy Friday. So we're just gonna ignore the lighting, we're gonna ignore the mess, and we're just gonna focus. Reading update, that's what I came on here to do. I did not finish this book yet, but last night I got up to page 230. Yes, I bookmarked where I got last night, just to tell you guys how serious I've been about reading today. So I made it to page 230 last night, which I was very pleased with. I feel like I got a good amount of reading done with that. And then today I've made it so far up to page 324 of The Secret Keeper by Kate Morton, and I cannot stop reading. I want to know what happened, like how it all came together. I will say this, because I talked about this yesterday, about how I didn't like one of our main characters until she acknowledged that she was kind of a crap person, and then I kind of liked her more. I still don't really care for her. She's still a crap character. Her acknowledging it later on in life made me feel better. Like, it didn't make it reading her stuff so like atrocious, but she's still crap. I still don't care for her. I still don't like her. I'm glad though that she acknowledged that she was just not a good person at the time, and that and you can see it in her kids are kind of like, whatever she did, it was bad enough that she wanted to make right with us and do good by being a good mom to all of us. I'm sorry for the noise. This is just her situation. In just a few more weeks, you won't have to put up with this. Just saying. But until then, this is what we work with. I don't know if they're really gonna stop, but I just shut the door, kind of. I cracked it a little bit less to do it. So either way though, I'm really actually enjoying this one. I think this might be the Kate Morton book that turns me around. So far we haven't really hit a lot of like the unnecessary, the stuff that I'm like, why is this even here? Why are we reading about this? Like, this doesn't make any sense. I don't care. So far we haven't hit any of that. And I have about 160 pages to go of this, so I don't think it's gonna take me too much longer. Like I said, I've been reading like crazy today, trying to just absorb this book and find out what happens. So good afternoon, happy Saturday. I'm tired. I stayed up late last night finishing The Secret Keeper by Kate Morton because I could not stop reading. I read 250 pages yesterday. I read like half of that book yesterday. I just needed to know what was going on, what happened, how it was gonna play out, and it got me. Let me tell you, I was like, okay, got it. But then it got me at the very end. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars because I just obsessed with that ending. And I really loved it. I really enjoyed it. 4 out of 5 stars because the one character just really wasn't my thing. And I did feel a massive sigh at the end when the things happened, and I can't give it away because it's a massive spoiler, but let's just say I felt better at the end of the book about all of the characters. Fair enough? I think it's fair enough. And then today we've gone out and done some stuff, but nothing really like film worthy. I've already kind of like showed the stuff off that we did, so it wasn't like anything new and exciting. Basically, we needed to run to a jeweler to get my ring taken care of. And then we just wandered around one of the cities that's nearby us, my favorite city that's nearby us, went for a little walk, and then we came back home and we've just been relaxing. I did get a little bit of reading done. I've picked up City of Dark Magic by Magnus Flight. This was like a random pullout from the library. Like I had no idea what it was about. This just really looked intriguing, and it's set in Prague, so that like in and of itself was enough, and it has to do with music, and that was like all I needed, I guess, to hear to really get excited. I don't know. I'm currently 54 pages in. I have no idea, to be completely honest. I don't know if I'm gonna continue reading this. I don't know if it's something that I'm interested in. I don't know. I feel like I've just been flung into this book. I have no context. I have no idea what's going on. People are already like dropping from the sky. Like, I don't know. So we'll see. It'll be a ride one way or the other, I guess. As to whether I continue this book, whether I like it, whether I don't. The other thing that's kind of like messing with me is I've got a readathon starting on Tuesday, I think. I'm doing a buzzwordathon. I'll leave my TBR and blog post linked below. And that starts on Tuesday, so I really have until Tuesday to figure my life out, basically. That's all there is to it. So yeah, we'll just wait and see. I'm gonna make a little note on what the reading vlogs are gonna look like, because we're gonna get a little wonky here. I'm going to do this reading vlog will be normal. It'll end tomorrow. I'll give you guys like a final update and whatnot. Next week's reading vlog, I'm gonna do a week and a half reading vlog because of buzzwordathon. So next week's reading vlog will start on Tuesday with buzzwordathon, and it'll just bleed into the following week, and that's how we're gonna make that work. And then everything will be continuous, and then there will be 2 weeks in July that I will not be vlogging because we're going on our family vacation. I will be taking lots of pictures and still taking you guys along, but I'm not gonna vlog or anything like that. I won't have that. I'm taking 2 weeks off of everything basically for our family vacation, but that's like a month away. So yeah, that's all I've got for you guys right now. I've blabbered on for long enough. I will try and update you guys a little bit later on. We're about to head out to dinner. If I get a little bit more reading done later on, I'll try and update you guys as well. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. I have not done any reading since I last updated you. In fact, I haven't really done much of anything since I've last updated you. I am gonna go ahead and conclude the reading vlog here just because I need to get some editing done, and I just don't think I'm gonna get anything read before probably this evening. So yeah, it's a very exciting life I leave over here. I will be starting the next reading vlog on Tuesday, and it's going to be a week and a half long reading vlog because buzzwordathon is starting this Wednesday. So I'm going to just do a like combined week and a half vlog to include all of buzzwordathon without splitting it up. So yeah, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week.